Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Jerry Mboweni here, certified life coach and author of the NLP Practitioner, author of the book called 115959, drug counselor, community builder, and fitness trainer. So today I'm going to speak the give up drugs or alcohol. Giving up drugs or alcohol feels like suffering a death of loved one. Giving up alcohol and drugs feel like death are suffering a death of loved ones. So we need to understand. And this is just, this is the message for family member who experience someone who don't understand why this particular individual doesn't want to quit drugs. Or if someone who is struggling for themselves to understand that there is a lot of things that are happening while you have crossed the line and you become an addict. Because before that, there is stages. In fact, I shoot the video, my first previous video, I shoot on the stages of addiction. So there is stages that leads you to become an addict. When you cross that line, when you self-diagnose saying that, look, drugs has beaten me, I cannot live without it, I need help. That is, you have crossed the line, and now you have self-diagnosis that you need help. And we need to understand. So once you get to that step, you have overcome the thing that we call denial. And now you say, I want help. But before that, whatever happened to you, you have to deny, to protect. And somebody said that until the acid of our addiction eat the wall of our denial, then we can stop. So because when we smoke drugs, we started building the wall. Okay, that the purpose of that wall is to protect our using our drugs. So we protect ourselves. We either minimize it, we hide it, we joke about it, we agree about it. So let's say minimize. You look this part of this wall. You're like, no, I'm not smoking like them. I'm still working. I don't steal for my drugs. So you minimize it, the process, and then you have another thing joking about it. You make jokes about your using. You're like, yeah, I'm just using it for now. You joke about it. You make it light of the addiction. That part of the wall. And another thing is we talk about minimize joking. And what you agreeing? Yeah, okay, I have a problem and I'm going to stop, but you don't stop it. You just agree. Yeah, yes, I will do it. That's part of the wall. So, and then addiction itself comes with suffering, which we call the acid. That suffering from addiction, for example, for myself, I lost everything. I lost my cars, I lost my business. That still did not eat the wall of my denial. I lost everything until I went to live in the street. And when I was a beggar, not the first day I end up as a street as a beggar, I stopped until 1.5 years. Until 1.5 years of my addiction, then I went and wanted to stop. So the wall for me that protected me to use it was so thick that the acid of my addictions would be like losing everything. I still didn't stop. When I lost everything, when I lost my business, I didn't stop. When I lost, when I got warrants of arrest because of my ticket or as a taxi driver, I didn't stop. When I landed in the street, I didn't stop until 1.5 years of living in a graveyard, sleeping outside. Then I could stop. And now here's the thing, because you come to depend too much of this substance that even when you wanted to let it go, it's so we have a fear of unknown. What is going to happen? What I'm going to feel? And for me, as a young boy already, because I started smoking very well, everything I was connected with my drugs. So I even say to myself, like, if I go holiday, I'm in a holiday, my connection of being holiday, being in the beach, it's smoking. I even connect my wedding day with smoke. I'm like, I'm going to be leka karuk. I'll be leka smoking on that particular holiday, on my wedding day, and I'm going to pitch at the church. Everything was connected to my drugs. So can you imagine, just give it up? This addiction is almost like like you've lost someone. So in the process of recovery, it's very important to take some time to grieve. And everyone grieve different. We suggest some few tips for you here to be able to grieve going forward because you've lost. I remember when the time that we used to smoke. When I'm sad, I will smoke. When I'm happy, I'll smoke. I remember there was this particular time, the Bafana South Africa under 23 team was playing on the Olympic that time. I'll never forget that time. When they lose, we smoke. When they win, we smoke. Everything. When we're happy, we smoke. When we sad, we smoke. When we're upset, we smoke. When we get off. So these drugs become so close to us. Some of the people, they even started, they name the drugs. For me, I was smoking heroin. And we know that heroin comes from, at that time, used to come from India. And so we connect. People will call heroin as their girlfriend. They give the name like Fatima Bombay. You know that, so that they don't. I'm just they connect. They say I'm going to smoke this Fatima Bombay. They call heroin name of a girl because it's become like a girlfriend. It become like a friend. So when to give it up? When the time you want to give it up, you need to understand. You will go through the process of grieving, and different people grieve different. So number one, you're going to need to talk with somebody. Make sure that you have somebody, mentor, sponsor, counselor, whoever that you need to stop it. And I know this guy, he used to very struggling. And he said, Jerry, every time I stay clean, I face the reality that I don't want to face, and that's why I went and smoked. Remember, every time I stay clean, I face the reality that I didn't want to face, and then I want to smoke. So there also all of these things, because when we stop now, we see the real picture of our addiction, what is done, and we can't feel with that. Those emotions, they started coming back. Every emotion that we block, every pain that we block started to come back. You will need somebody to be able to share this, somebody to be able to share the pain, and somebody to be able to guide you. And number two, you need to pray. Prayer is very powerful. Serenity prayer is the most powerful thing. I think for those who know that I do lecture in a different treatment center, and one particular day we just decided by serenity prayer. I introduced this new group. How many of you know what does it say? God grant me the serenity to accept the thing I cannot change. It's powerful because once you start by saying that, let me accept the things that I have done that I cannot change. The wisdom to know the difference, because sometimes when we stop drugs, we want to still force to change the things that we cannot change. But the serenity say, hey, if I cannot change, I cannot change. The wisdom to know the difference and the courage to change the thing that I can change. That's what the part. So what can you change and what can't you change? Change what you can. Don't worry about what you can't. Leave to God. It's gone. Grieve properly this process. Grieve properly this process. And I hope this video has helped you. If this video has helped you to understand the challenge that these people are going through, so that you can direct them and that you can help them. And if you yourself you are on those, you're on a process of recovery, I will suggest you take your time, grieve this process properly, because what you just leaving behind is your addiction or drugs. It feel like lose of the loved one, the person that you are together all this time now is gone. Grieve properly. So if this video helped you, please, and you've been listening until now, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't leave it before you subscribe. Hit that notification button and share the video. And if you listen until now, I got the gift for you. You are welcome to book for a free one-on-one coaching session with me online. My email address is there. My telephone number is there. Thank you very much for always coming back and watching my video. I really appreciate your support. We're almost there. The community is growing. I really appreciate it. Without you, this has never been possible. God bless you. Bye for now. Peace.